What's going on, guys? Goat here. I wanted to share with you guys a video that I did. I was kind of hesitant to upload it just because it's not great gameplay, but I wanted to upload it to kind of go over a video that I did previously, and that was you'll see the thumbnail has Hodor on it. I say put your team on your back. Sometimes that's what you have to do, and sometimes you get into those games that are really crappy, and you have a team that's really bad, and you're not even necessarily playing a team that's particularly good, but you have to finish the game out anyway, and in order to get that win, you have to put in your best performance. So that's always tough. Another scenario that you can find yourself in this game is that you might get into a game, and for whatever reason, your teammates quit out. It could be because they're not doing well. It could be because they had to go do something, or whatever the situation might be. But you're left either alone or with one other person. And at that moment, you have to decide, do I want to stick around and play this game or not? Sometimes you play those games just for pride. How well can I do against a team of 5? Well, that situation happened to me in this video. As you're watching, very early on, I think each team had maybe 15 kills or so. So it wasn't because we were getting smashed or anything like that, but for whatever reason, my teammates decided to quit. So we decided, my teammate and I, well, we didn't decide. I have no idea who this person is, but I decided to stay, and he did too for the most part. I would say about halfway through that game, he decided to quit as well. So that can make for a rather difficult situation. As you can imagine, it's one person going up against 5. Granted, you'll probably get a lot of kills, which equals higher XP, because you have more of an opportunity to get the kills. If you're with a good team, people around the same skill level as you, you're not typically going to get as many kills. You'll have your games where you'll do really well, and your teammates might be having an off game, and you don't, and they don't. But in most scenarios, if you're playing with good teammates, you're not going to get a whole lot of kills. You can still keep a good KD, but it is harder to come back and have a good kill-death ratio at the end of the game with a good team if you start out bad. In this scenario, it's just you. So that's you have the opportunity to kill all 5 people. There's no one else that has that opportunity to kill those people. So you can certainly get a lot of kills. Well, I got a lot of kills, and I ended up beating a team of 5, which was pretty cool. They weren't actually very bad at all. They were decent for sure, or at least a couple of them were. I can only imagine how frustrating it would be for them, because I don't know if you've been on the other side of the lobby where you're smashing a team and all of a sudden there's only one person left, and that person decides to stay the entire game. So there's no chance of you getting, a new lobby or anything like that. Some people come in, quit out real quick because they see that it's a lopsided score or whatever. So I decided to be that annoying person this game. After my teammate left, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to stick it out. I ended up beating these guys, and I beat them pretty good, actually, which was pretty cool because it's not often that you get that sort of opportunity. But, I mean, you can see 5 minutes into the game, I'm all by myself or so, about 5 minutes into the game. And I ended up beating them. Let's see what the score was. I ended up beating these guys just by myself. Obviously, the game didn't finish. It timed out. But it was me versus 5 of them. And at the end of the game, I was... Let's see here. Let me find this for you guys. I was 57-19. I don't typically die double digits very often, but I obviously did here, which was kind of a bummer. But I did get a lot of kills, so it was worth staying. And you can see that their best KD was, 1.6. They had a couple guys that left too, but and other people joined back up. But I wanted to share that video with you guys, and see if you guys have ever been in that situation where you had to make that decision to stay or go. Let me know what you guys think, and if you've been in that situation before in the comments section. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to drop a like before you get out. All right, goats out.
Enemy UAV. We've lost the lead. We're in the lead. Enemy scorchers. I cover. You're halfway there. Keep it up. Keep fighting. Let's win this one. UAV ready.
Threats detected near your position. Locations marked.
Mission accomplished. A good day's work.